Have you been noticing your legs feeling heavier after your daily walk? Maybe you've experienced those sharp, sudden cramps that wake you up at 2 a.m., leaving you wondering what's causing this discomfort. If your legs feel weaker or stiffer than they used to, you might be shocked to learn that some fruits in your kitchen could be making things worse. Now, I know what you're thinking. Fruits are supposed to be healthy, right? Well, here's what most people don't know. As our bodies change, the same fruits that helped us before can actually start working against us. Think about it this way. Your body doesn't handle sugar the same way it used to. Your blood moves differently. Your muscles react differently. And some fruits, even though they seem innocent, can make your legs feel heavy, cause painful cramps, or make it harder to get around. I've been studying this for years, and what I found will surprise you. There are 7 fruits that millions of seniors eat every week without knowing they could be hurting their leg strength and making it harder to walk, climb stairs, or even stand up from a chair. These aren't weird fruits you've never heard of. These are common fruits sitting in grocery stores everywhere. Fruits that doctors often say are good for you, but for seniors, they can be a problem. Let me show you the first fruit that might be causing your leg problems, and it's one that people eat thinking it fights inflammation. Heavy legs after walking, swollen ankles by evening, that burning feeling in your calves when you climb stairs. What if I told you that sweet, juicy pineapple you eat for your health might be causing these exact problems? Everyone says pineapple is healthy. It has vitamin C and an enzyme called bromelain that's supposed to fight inflammation. So you eat it thinking you're doing something good for your body. But here's the problem. Pineapple is loaded with natural sugar. 1 cup has about 15 grams of sugar. That's like eating 3 teaspoons of sugar. Your aging body can't process this sugar rush the way it did when you were younger. When you eat pineapple, your blood sugar shoots up fast. This damages the tiny blood vessels in your legs. These damaged vessels can't deliver oxygen to your muscles properly. That's why your legs feel heavy and tired. Margaret Thompson from Phoenix learned this the hard way. At 73, she ate pineapple every day thinking it would help her arthritis, but her legs kept getting weaker. She felt exhausted after short walks. When she stopped eating pineapple for 6 weeks, her leg strength came back. The bromelain in pineapple causes another problem. It thins your blood. If you take blood pressure medicine or blood thinners, this can be dangerous. You might bruise easily or bleed too much. The acid in pineapple can also upset your stomach and cause inflammation throughout your body, including in your leg muscles. What bothers me most is that seniors eat more pineapple thinking it's helping their inflammation, but they're actually making things worse with all that sugar. If you love pineapple and want to keep enjoying it, here's how to do it smartly. Try eating a smaller portion, about half a cup with some nuts or Greek yogurt. This combination helps slow sugar absorption. Enjoy it earlier in the day when your body processes sugars more efficiently. Choose fresh pineapple over juice to get the fiber benefits. Now, if pineapple can cause these hidden problems despite its healthy reputation, wait until you hear about the next fruit. It's creamy, convenient, and loaded with potassium, which makes seniors think it's perfect for muscle health. But this yellow fruit might actually be making your legs weaker, swollen ankles by bedtime, that heavy feeling in your legs after meals, muscle cramps that wake you up at night. You eat bananas thinking they'll help your muscles with all that potassium. But what if those yellow fruits are actually making your legs weaker? Bananas are the go-to fruit for seniors worried about muscle health. Everyone knows they're packed with potassium, which is supposed to prevent cramps and keep muscles strong. Many seniors eat 1 or 2 bananas every day, thinking they're doing their legs a favor. But here's what happens. Your body can process sugar, much slower than it used to. A medium banana has about 26 grams of carbs and 18 grams of sugar. That's like eating 4.5 teaspoons of sugar. When you eat a banana, your blood sugar spikes quickly. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that seniors have much higher blood sugar responses to bananas compared to younger adults. These sugar spikes cause your body to release too much insulin, which leads to inflammation in your muscles and joints. Robert Chen, a 70-year-old from Seattle, ate 2 bananas daily for 3 years, believing they would prevent leg cramps. Instead, his legs became increasingly heavy and stiff. His ankles swelled every evening. When his doctor suggested tracking his food and symptoms, Robert noticed the pattern. His worst days always followed his banana consumption. After cutting out bananas for 8 weeks, his leg swelling decreased and his energy improved. The sugar in bananas also causes your body to hold on to extra water, especially if you have heart problems. This leads to swollen feet and stiff joints. Your muscles have to work harder when they're fighting fluid buildup, making you feel weaker and more tired. Personally, I think it's heartbreaking that seniors increase their banana intake trying to help their muscles, but end up making things worse. Want to enjoy bananas without overdoing it? Stick to a simple trick. Split your banana in half and save the rest for later. Grab some almond butter or walnuts to eat with it. This helps slow things down in your body. Here's a tip most people don't know. Those yellow-green bananas are actually better for you than the super sweet, spotty ones. They won't spike your blood sugar as much. If bananas can trick you with their healthy brand tag, our next fruit is even more deceptive. These tiny sweet gems seem harmless, but they're actually tiny sugar bombs that can inflame your joints. Sharp pain in your big toe at night. Burning sensations in your ankles. Stiff knees that make walking painful. What if these problems are coming from those innocent little grapes you snack on every day? Grapes seem like the perfect healthy snack. They're small, sweet, and packed with antioxidants that everyone says are good for your heart. Many seniors munch on grapes throughout the day, thinking they're making a smart choice. But here's the hidden danger. Grapes are loaded with fructose, a type of sugar that your liver struggles to process as you age. 1 cup of grapes contains about 16 grams of fructose. That might not sound like much, but it adds up fast when you're eating handful after handful. When you eat grapes, your liver breaks down the fructose and turns it into uric acid. Research from the Arthritis Foundation shows that foods high in fructose, like grapes, significantly raise uric acid levels in your blood. This uric acid doesn't just disappear, it forms sharp crystals that settle in your joints. Linda Roberts, a 68-year-old from Denver, discovered this the hard way. She ate about 2 cups of grapes daily as her afternoon snack for over a year. Gradually, she began experiencing sharp pains in her toes and stiffness in her knees. Her doctor found elevated uric acid levels in her blood. When Linda stopped eating grapes for 2 months, her joint pain decreased dramatically and her uric acid levels dropped to normal. The worst part about grapes is how easy they are to overeat. They're small and don't feel filling, so you keep popping them in your mouth. Before you know it, you've eaten way more sugar than your aging body can handle. Love grapes? Here's the smart way to eat them. Stick to 15 to 20 grapes. That's about half a cup. Pair them with a bit of cheese or some nuts. This keeps your blood sugar steady. Eat them earlier in the day, not at night. Your body handles the sugar better when you're still active. Sudden fatigue after eating. Dizzy spells that come out of nowhere. That shaky feeling in your hands an hour after snacking. What if these symptoms are coming from that healthy watermelon you eat to stay hydrated? Watermelon seems like the perfect senior snack. It's 92% water, so it feels like you're just drinking water with a little sweetness. Everyone says it's great for hydration and has few calories. You eat big chunks of it thinking you're being smart about your health. But here's the dangerous truth. Watermelon has a glycemic index of 76. That's almost as high as white bread. This means it sends your blood sugar skyrocketing faster than candy. The problem is portion size. Since watermelon feels like eating water, people eat huge amounts. One large slice contains about 18 grams of sugar. That's like eating 4.5 teaspoons of sugar in one sitting. When you eat watermelon, the sugar hits your bloodstream in minutes. Research from Harvard Health shows that despite being mostly water, watermelon causes rapid blood sugar spikes because of how quickly your body absorbs its sugar. For seniors with slower metabolisms, this creates a dangerous roller coaster effect. James Wilson, a 71-year-old from Miami, learned this lesson during a hot summer. He ate large bowls of watermelon daily to stay cool and hydrated. After a few weeks, he started feeling exhausted and shaky in the afternoons. His blood sugar readings were all over the place. When he eliminated watermelon for a month, his energy stabilized and his blood sugar became much more predictable. Can't resist watermelon in the heat? Smart move, just do it right. Stick to about a cup of those juicy cubes. Here's the secret: never go it alone. Grab some Greek yogurt or cottage cheese on the side. This combo keeps your energy steady instead of giving you that sugar rush and crash. Timing matters too. Make watermelon part of your meal, not a standalone snack. Your blood sugar will stay happy. If watermelon can fool you with its watery disguise, our next fruit is even harder to believe. It's bright, tangy, and loaded with vitamin C, making seniors think it's the ultimate health food. But this citrus favorite might be turning your joints into a battlefield. Morning stiffness that won't go away. Hip pain that gets worse throughout the day. That burning feeling in your knees after meals. Could your daily glass of orange juice be turning your joints into a battlefield? Oranges are everywhere in the senior diet. Fresh oranges at breakfast, orange juice with vitamins, orange slices as snacks. Everyone says they're perfect because they're loaded with vitamin C to boost your immune system. Many seniors drink orange juice every morning, thinking they're starting their day right. But here's what most people don't know. Oranges are packed with citric acid. While your body could handle this acid when you were younger, your digestive system becomes much more sensitive as you age. When you eat oranges or drink orange juice, that citric acid doesn't just stay in your stomach. It gets absorbed into your bloodstream and can irritate sensitive tissues throughout your body, especially in your joints. Research published in Science Direct found that some people develop significant inflammatory reactions after consuming citric acid, including joint pain and muscle discomfort. Dorothy Williams, a 74-year-old from Portland, discovered this connection by accident. She had been drinking a large glass of fresh orange juice every morning for 3 years. Her knee and hip pain gradually got worse, especially in the mornings. Her doctor suggested keeping a food diary. After 2 weeks, Dorothy noticed her worst pain days always followed her orange juice consumption. When she stopped drinking orange juice for 6 weeks, her morning joint stiffness improved dramatically. The citric acid also causes your blood sugar to fluctuate, which creates inflammation throughout your body. One large orange contains about 12 grams of sugar, and orange juice can have even more. Orange fan? Let me tell you a citrus strategy. 1 medium orange is your perfect serving. That's all the vitamin C boost you need. Don't just peel and go. Grab a handful of almonds or a string cheese to munch alongside it. Fresh, smart, and satisfying. Morning or afternoon works best, but remember to skip the evening orange snack. All right, the next fruit. It looks so healthy and crisp, people think it's the safest choice. But this green fruit has a hidden acid that can cause nighttime leg cramps and morning stiffness. Mysterious hip pain that strikes at night, stomach cramping that comes from nowhere, unexplained bloating that lasts for hours. The crisp green apple you think is the healthiest choice might be causing digestive chaos. Green apples have a reputation as the healthy apple. They're lower in sugar than red apples and recommended by nutritionists for weight management. Many seniors choose green apples because they think the tart flavor means better health benefits. But green apples are much more acidic than other varieties. They contain high levels of malic acid, which gives them that sour taste. For seniors whose stomachs have become more sensitive with age, this acid can cause serious digestive problems. Studies show that as we age, our stomach lining becomes more sensitive to acids. One medium green apple contains about 6 to 8 grams of malic acid. When this hits your stomach, especially if it's empty, it can irritate the stomach lining and cause cramping, bloating, and discomfort that lasts for hours. Frank Wilson, a 77-year-old from Portland, experienced this firsthand. He switched to green apples as his daily afternoon snack to reduce sugar intake. But Frank started having mysterious hip pain and stomach discomfort that always began 2 to 3 hours after eating his apple. When he eliminated green apples for 2 weeks, both his hip pain and digestive symptoms disappeared. The timing makes it worse. Many seniors eat green apples as snacks between meals when their stomachs are empty. The acid hits directly without food to buffer it. Plus, some people are much more sensitive to malic acid than others, especially seniors taking medications for heartburn or blood pressure. Love that tart crunch of green apples? Here's how to do it right. Stick to one apple, but slice it thin. Makes it feel like more. Don't eat it naked. Spread some almond butter on those slices, or grab a chunk of cheddar. This trick stops the sugar from hitting too fast. Mid-afternoon is your apple window and green beats red every time. Less sugar, more fiber, better for keeping things balanced. If green apples can cause mysterious pain, our final fruit might be the most deceptive of all. It's soft, sweet, and feels like a gentle treat. But this tropical favorite packs more sugar than some candy bars. Exhaustion that hits 30 minutes after eating. Blood sugar spikes that leave you shaky and confused. Energy crashes that make you want to nap. The soft, sweet mango you think is healthy might pack more sugar than a candy bar. Mango is called the king of fruits and seems like a perfect healthy choice. It's natural, packed with vitamins, and feels light and refreshing. Many seniors choose mango because it's soft and easy to eat, thinking they're getting great nutrition. But 1 cup of mango contains 22 grams of sugar. That's more than a glazed donut. While it's natural sugar, your body still processes it all at once, and for seniors whose metabolism has slowed down, this can cause problems. 1 cup of mango contains about 45 grams of carbohydrates, mostly sugar. When you eat that much at once, it hits your bloodstream like a wave. Your blood glucose spikes rapidly, forcing your pancreas to work overtime. Helen Parker, 68, from Miami, loved eating fresh mango slices as her afternoon snack. But Helen got extremely tired about an hour after eating mango, feeling shaky and needing to lie down. Her doctor suggested checking her blood sugar after eating mango. Her glucose levels jumped from normal to over 180 mg/dl within 45 minutes of eating 1 cup. The soft texture makes absorption faster than firm fruits. Many seniors eat 2 or 3 cups without thinking, consuming 60 to 90 grams of sugar in one sitting. The light, refreshing feeling tricks you into thinking it's harmless. What bothers me is that mango is recommended for seniors because it's soft and nutritious, but the massive sugar content isn't mentioned. Natural doesn't make 45 grams of carbohydrates easier for aging bodies to handle. Half a mango is your limit. Cut it into chunks to savor every bite. Don't go bare with your mango. Add some plain yogurt or a sprinkle of nuts. This stops that sugar from racing through your system. Early day is mango day. Save it for breakfast or lunch when you can actually burn off all that sweetness. Tropical treat done the right way. We've seen how 7 popular fruits can create unexpected problems for seniors. And now, it's time for good sides. Here's the encouraging news that might surprise you. You don't have to give up all your favorite fruits to stay healthy and strong. There's a smarter way to enjoy them while protecting your legs and energy. After hearing about potential concerns with certain fruits, you might be feeling worried or confused about what to eat. The truth is, nutrition for seniors isn't about strict elimination. It's about making informed choices that work with your body's changing needs. Research shows that seniors who eat a variety of fruits actually have better mobility and less inflammation when they approach it thoughtfully. The key isn't avoiding fruits completely, but understanding timing and portions. Studies from the Journal of Nutrition show that seniors who eat fruits earlier in the day, in smaller portions, and paired with protein or healthy fats, experience stable blood sugar and better leg strength. For example, having half a banana with a handful of nuts, or enjoying berries with Greek yogurt gives you the vitamins you need without overwhelming your system. Many seniors have found success with the fruit timing method. Eating fruits in the morning when your metabolism is most active, and choosing lower sugar options like berries, apples with skin, and citrus fruits in moderation. The Mediterranean diet research proves that seniors who include moderate amounts of whole fruits have stronger bones, better circulation, and more energy than those who avoid fruits entirely. In my experience, seniors who learn to pair fruits with protein see much better results than those who eliminate foods completely. From my perspective, it's about working with your body's wisdom rather than against it. Now that you know there's hope and a path forward, you can take starting today, keep your legs strong and your energy high. Here's the bottom line. The key isn't eliminating fruits from your diet. It's understanding how to use them wisely. When you eat fruit with protein, choose the right timing and pay attention to portions. These foods can actually support your energy and mobility instead of working against you. Your health doesn't depend on complicated restrictions. It thrives on simple, smart choices, good sleep, regular movement, balanced eating that includes fruits when done thoughtfully, staying connected with people you care about. These basics matter more than any extreme elimination diet ever will. Remember, taking control of your health doesn't mean giving up fruit completely. It means learning to work with your body's needs, eating fruit earlier in the day, pairing it with nuts or yogurt, and choosing varieties that support rather than spike your blood sugar. If any part of this video spoke to you, tell me in the comments. And please subscribe so we can keep learning, growing, and staying strong together. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Your independence and your family are counting on the smart choices you make today. Choose wisely, choose balance, and choose foods that work for you.